All right. Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning, everybody.
And please find a seat.
find a seat.
They're really easy to
They're
find.
really easy to find.
They're gray. They're in front
Gray,
of
they're
tables.
in front of tables.
We're not hiding any
We're
of
not
them.
hiding any of them.
We are
We
going to
are
have a great day
going to
today.
have a
You're
great
here
day
with us
today.
all
You're
day.
here with us all
My name is
day.
Laurent
My name
Meunier.
is Laurent Meunier.
This right here is
This
Felicia
right here
Lee.
is Felicia Lee.
And we're going to try to
And we're
keep
going
it
to try to
moving
keep it
throughout the
moving
day so that we
throughout
can
the
get
day
you
so that we
to
can
the
get
next
you
presenter,
to the next presenter, to the next
and so that we can
presenter,
get you out of
and so that we
here
can get you out of
on
here
time
on
at the end
time at the end of the
of the day,
day,
after you've stopped and had a
after you've
cocktail
stopped and had a cocktail at the cocktail reception that's
at the
happening
end.
at the end.
Yes. Good morning,
Yes,
everyone.
good morning, everyone.
So I know some of you
So
are
I
still
know some of
grabbing
you are
your
still
coffee.
grabbing
You
your
wanna,
coffee. You want to
come in.
come
You
in.
can pick a
You
seat
can
for
pick a
now. We're
seat
going
for
to
now.
tell
We're
you. I
going to
think
tell
there's some
you. I
questions
think there's some
about
questions
where do I
about
go,
where do I
which side
go,
of the
which
room.
side of the
We'll
room.
explain
We'll
that
explain
shortly. Yeah,
that
if you want to
shortly.
come
Yeah, if
in
you
and
want to
join
come
us,
in and
just
join
pick
us,
a seat for
just
now.
pick a
There'll
seat
be a
for now.
chance
There'll
for
be a
you to
chance for you to
change seat if the
change
person
seat
next
if the
to you
person
just
next
doesn't
to you
seem
just
like you
doesn't
might
seem
want to
like you
stick
might
with
want
them
to stick
for
with them
the
for
next,
the next,
hour. We'll give you a chance
We'll
to
give
change
you a
seats
chance
in
to
a
change
bit.
seats in a bit.
All right. And
All right. And
speaking of that
speaking of that
next to
person
you,
next to you,
one good
one good way to start the day
is always to start with
is
a little
always
bit
to
of
start with a little bit of
gratitude.
gratitude.
That sets you off.
That sets you off. It gets your dopamine going, and it gets your positive emotions started. So why don't you right now
turn to
somebody at your table
and tell them what you're
grateful for
today.
EPS conference.
EPS conference.
All right.
All right.
Now that we're all
happy, I can hear the laughs, I can hear the smiles, I can see the smiles.
This
is our 11th year of doing this event, the Estate Planning Summit, put on by Advocates and sponsored by some awesome sponsors.
I want to take a minute
and say hi
to
everyone joining us at home
or in your
office,
and actually
somebody joining us from a cruise ship in the Caribbean.
Definitely saying
hi to you all the way over there. We do have people joining us all across the country, because I did see all the tickets come through from Ontario, Alberta.
Thank you for joining us. So what is going to happen today? Do you want to explain kind of how the room is going to work, how the sessions are going to work, how we can...
Hello, anyone can help remove the echo.
You just have to speak louder than the other, and that's the one you're going to hear.
Well, with technology's advances, we can now be in two places at the same time. So that's how we're going to do it, Laura. No, I'm just joking. So you'll notice that in the program, there are actually two tracks. So what we're going to do is because we know that it's October, and for some of us, we are maybe looking at our CE credits and doing some planning for the year. We would like you to be able to have 12 CE credits from today. So how do you do that in 6 hours, you say, of presentation? So there's two tracks going on. And so we're going to, in about 10 minutes time, we're going to split this room down the middle. So for those of you that are sitting, you see there's a silver line here in the middle. If you have your stuff in the middle there, I would encourage you to maybe just move it. You have to pick one side. We're going to actually have an air wall come through here, and the room will be split into two tracks. So we'll have track one, I think that is south, I believe. And then this side is north. Yeah, so that's track one and track two. So we'll be able to split it. And so you can see in your program that there's two different tracks and you can pick each speaker. Now, some of you may decide that for one of these tracks, I can't really decide. I wish I could be in both of them. Worry not. All these sessions will be available, all the notes available in our app, Feedloop. And so you'll be able to go in there to actually catch that also a little bit if you wanted to get all 12 CE credits. We're going to have a check-in process. Do you want me to talk about that now?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to have a check-in process as well. And some of you I know have already come up to me and asked me, like, what is this code that we have to enter? So there's two different instructions. So for those of you that are in attendance in person today, you're going to have get your phones ready with your sessions ready, because at the start of each presentation, there'll be a code that pops up. I feel like I am stressed about that code coming up and I need to catch it. So maybe grab a pen, I'll probably be writing it down and then maybe tattoo it somewhere so that I don't forget to put it in. So get that all important CE credit. So that will pop up for you on screen just before the presentation starts. For those of you that are watching online, you'll have a slightly different instructions. There's actually going to be I think a pop-up window that will come up for you. And then you will have to click on that. So no playing solitaire or whatever while you're, watching this session, which we know we are not doing. You're going to be all, paying attention to the speakers. But yeah, there'll be a pop-up note that comes up. You just have to click on that to log your CE credits. And something to be aware of as well is that after today, if you would like more to watch all the sessions, you have until December 31st of this year to watch the rest of the presentations on FeedLoop. And I've been told by somebody that there's no way to cheat the system by just fast forwarding it. You actually have to watch the whole session. And there's a way that they can tell whether you watch the session or not. I don't know what that is. So if I find out, I'll let you know. But otherwise, watch all the sessions and you can still qualify for the additional 6 CE credits before the end of the year. Now, if you just love the presentations and go, I want to go back again and again to it, these presentations and all the recordings will be uploaded to the Abacus YouTube channel for beyond December 31st. So you can always have access to them at all times.
So we will not be tracking those. We will be watching it.
Correct.
Felicia here has mentioned FeedLoop a bunch of times. FeedLoop is the app that we're using to manage this event. It is good for everybody in the room and it's good for everybody at home and in your offices as well. So if you have not done this before, if you didn't read the loads of emails that went out prior to the event that said, please download the app, it's called FeedLoop. If you still haven't done that, there's some QR codes on your tables. You absolutely do need to do this. This is not an optional thing if you want to get your CE credits. Your CE credits will only be tracked through FeedLoop, and there is no other way to do it. So emailing me next week and saying, I didn't do the FeedLoop thing, can you give me my CE credits? The answer is going to be no. So download it now. Some other benefits of doing that is you'll be able to message anybody that's in the room and you'll be able to message anybody that's joining us at home as well. So there's a full interactivity that's able to happen. You'll be able to ask questions for the speakers. So a lot of the speaker questions are going to come through the app. We've got somebody checking those and that will bring those up to us. So if you're at home or in your office and joining us virtually, you can ask the questions for each session through there and we will bring them up here. You are also able to visit all of the sponsors through there. They have virtual booths set up and somebody is manning all of those and they will answer your questions through there. You'll be able to set up appointments if you want to meet somebody from one of our sponsors. And we do have a bunch of giveaways because our sponsors have given us some cool things to give away. All of those are also going to happen through the app. So if I didn't say it before, which I did multiple times, you should download the app. It is important for you to do this. Also, take the time to make your profile look really nice. Add a photo, add your description, add your links to your websites or to your social channels and all of that stuff. Because then people will know who you are. And they'll say, hey, this is a great looking guy from Canada Life sitting here in the front. I really want to message that guy. You'll be able to do that because you'll see his picture and you'll be like, I know who that is.
Lauren, while you're talking about it, I can't help but wonder, what prizes do we have today? Can I just share with you a little bit about the prizes that we have? Is that okay? So we have some Apple AirPods from Home Equity Bank. We have 5 gift vouchers from MyFO. We have a custom suit from Indochino. Lauren and I are still, I don't know if any one of us were here last year. Yeah, a bunch of you. You know that we last year also were sponsored by Indochino with our suits. And so unfortunately, my suit after 1 year did not fit anymore. So, geez, okay. So anyways, we got new suits this time. And so they're going to be here a little bit later, 11:30, and there's a 20% discount code that we'll share with you via the FeedLoop app. Yeah, Lauren, what does your suit? Do you have a funky lining on the inside?
No, I look like I'm either ready to go to a wedding or a funeral.
Well, I am missing
Felicia.
summer a lot. So this is fall on the outside, but I'm going to, again, flash the inside of my suit. We have some oranges here. So I'm still sporting summer inside, so it's all still party in the inside, serious on the outside here.
Going on here. So we are almost ready to get started. Just a little bit of housekeeping. If you can have your cell phones turned to silent, that would be great. It's super distracting if your cell phone rings while somebody's speaking, and everybody will turn and look at you and be like, if that happens. If you need to go to the bathroom, everybody here is grown adult. You don't need to put up your hands. You don't need to ask. It's just right outside. Food will be served throughout the day. Coffee over here. There's water. All of the stations are very easy to find. If you need anything, just please get up, go do it. Try to not disturb everyone around you as you do that. There's a coat rack in the back. You assume no responsibility for your jackets, but you can hang them over there. And you want to stay to the end because we have another great cocktail party planned out afterwards, which is sponsored by our friends at Horizons. Last year, the hotel actually had to come and tell us to please leave. The cocktail party's great, but it's over now and you can please take it anywhere else. So it was very successful.
Yeah. Thanks, Lauren. Well, so we want to get this started, but before we put the wall here through the middle, I just wanted to take a moment to thank our sponsors, without whom it would not be possible for us to be here. And so we want to appreciate our diamond sponsor, Canada Life. So Mo, Adrian, Jacob, yeah, let's give them a hand. And the whole crew are here. And then our emerald sponsors, we have Manulife Securities. So I think Donna and Chin are here. Yeah, there we go at the back. Thank you for your sponsorship. We have our breakfast. Lunch wasn't breakfast pretty good. Who had a doubles here? Okay, no need to admit. I probably had a bit more also. Maybe next year I need a new suit again. Okay, so breakfast, lunch sponsored by Home Equity Bank. I think Tim Whitaker is here somewhere. All right. Cocktail sponsor, I'll tell you a little bit later. Financial Horizons. I hear that they're cocktail sponsor, but they're a financial planning company with MGA with a drinking. What is the
Right? What did they call themselves? They call themselves an insurance. No, a drinking club with an insurance problem or something like that.
something like that? Okay,
Yeah.
you'll find out why they're sponsoring our
They have
cocktails.
The FH Fizz, which will be the special cocktail for tonight.
Yeah, thank you. And as always, Advocates appreciates our national sponsors, Desjardins, Empire Life, PPI, and Foresters. And we have other sponsors as well. They're sponsoring our sessions. So we'll be mentioning them during each of our speakers' presentation as well. So without further ado, another couple of minutes for you to maybe grab a refill on that coffee, use the facilities. We're gonna start back here in a few minutes, and we are gonna put the wall up here. So again, session 1 on the south side, session 2 on the north side over here. So you get to take your pick as a game time decision for all of you. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes.
And feel free to move between sessions as we go throughout the day. You don't have to install yourself in the same seat the whole time.
Thank you. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you.